Hello, welcome to my house, welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and I'm very happy to have all of you here. Today I'm going to show you how you can make this beautiful color. It is a very good present and you can wear it as many ways as you imagine. This is just one idea, but I'm sure you will make it and you will figure it out and you will discover many ways to wear this color. Well, if you are new in my channel, thank you so much for subscribe. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to teach you something new. I love, as you can see, well, in all my videos, I teach you how to knit or how to crochet. And in some videos, I teach you how you can crochet with your fingers and with your arms. We are always trying to make something new and something different for all of you. If you have any idea, please let me know and I will try to make it. Well, I have a Spanish channel too where I make these kind of things and many more. I have more projects there because I started there first. I started with my Spanish channel first, like 5 years ago. So I have more videos. And there I started a new section where I try to copy the celebrity looks. If you have any idea or if you have a famous celebrity that you like, a favorite actress, a favorite singer that you have seen that is wearing something neat, something crochet, please let me know and I will try to copy. Okay, please send me this idea to my email tejiamigas@gmail.com and there I will see all your ideas and I will see if I can make it. Well, let's don't lose more time. I will give you the material list and then I will give you the step by step to see how we are going to make this beautiful color. So let's start. Okay, for this color we are going to need 15 grams of Fiorentino, it's something like this, and 15 grams of Lentejuela. It has a little sparkles in it and together look beautiful. And one pair of needles of number 7 millimeters. Well, and one brooch. If you have one, well, you can use the one that you have. Remember that if you want to buy and you want to use the same materials that I use in all my videos, here I will leave all the information where you can shop online. Remember that if you want to buy and use the same materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es. Well, with one thread of Lentejuela and one thread of Fiorentino, we are going to cast on the stitches. We are going to cast on 38. I will show you how I cast on the stitches. This is the way I learned how to since I was little, but I know that there are a lot of different ways that you can cast on. This is one way. I do it like this. My mother teach me this way. And like this, I'm going to cast on 38. Look, I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. And we are going to start the row like this. With the two threads together, we are going to knit the first stitch like this. Then we are going to take one, then knit two together and pull one, and we repeat again. take one, then take two together. We should be careful that we always take both threads, and then we are going to purl one. I think that the first row is like the most difficult, but then it will be easy. I swear. And we will repeat. We add one, then we took two together, and then we purl one. And like this, we are going to continue the whole row. We are only going to need the first stitch where we start. Here I'm finishing the last row, and I have to finish with one purl. So like this, we are going to start the next row. We are going to turn around. Well, in this row, we are going to pass this stitch like this without need. We are going to add one stitch, then take two together, and we are going to purl where we add the stitch in the last row, remember, again. Then we are going to two together, one purl. Again, take one, take two together, and purl. Know that it's purl here because you will have something like this. Well, I will continue like this for several rows, and we have to take care that we always have this stitch, the same stitch in the whole row, and we have to count that we have the same number. Please be careful that you always take both threads. Well, I made few rows because I wanted to show you that these are the ones that I cared most, and we must have here a little bit opened, wide. I'm going to continue to teach you how it is. If you forgot, well, we are going to remember how it is and how we are going to continue. Remember that we are going to take one, then we are going to take two together and purl. And again, we are going to repeat. Well, from here we are going to continue making as many rows as we need according to have the long of the color that we want, okay? So we are going to continue like this, and see you when I finish my rows. Look how it looks. I think it's not difficult at all. Once you get the series, well, you are going to continue. You just have to be careful that you count them and that you should always have the same drawing, okay? And always take both threads together, because sometimes I have just one thread and I was missing one, so be careful in that part. In some of the rows I made a little tricky because I was missing stitches and I didn't count them in the last row, so I have to fix it, and I trick and I create another stitch. But well, at the end I have left this material. I think that I can make one color more, small, but one color more, and I measure it and I have 1 meter. But well, I think that with this long it's good, it's enough, and it will look beautiful. But remember that it's up to you if you want a longer color where you can use the rest of your material, or maybe you can make the half of this color and create two colors with the same number of rows. But well, it's up to you. Now we are going to bind off the stitches like this. We are going to take two together and take one. Be careful. Okay, we are going to try again and take one. We are going to continue like this until the end. So I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. Remember, and be careful to take always both threads. Well, at the end we will have one stitch left. We are going to cut a long thread because we are going to use this one to sew. So we are going to cut here, and we are going to make a chain like this. And with this we will finish to bind off and pull. Well, we are going to use our embroidery needle to sew with the other part and to join. So always have ready one embroidery needle because you never know when you are going to need it, okay? Well, we are going to use also both threads to sew and to join. We are going to fold like this exactly. We are going to match both sides, and with our embroidery needle and two threads, one of Lentejuela and one of Fiorentino, we are going to take one stitch from here, look, and one stitch from the other side. I love to use this stitch because with this we are not going to create any pleat. Well, as you can see, like here it gets a little bit stuck, but I will give you a little trick. This is a tip that you, instead of sew with the tip, we are going to sew with the eye. So we are going to turn around our embroidery needle and we are going to sew like this. And like this, we are not going to stuck in any stitch. Look, so we are going to take one stitch from here and one stitch from the other side. You should try and you will see that it will be easier. Well, I will put some markers here at the beginning and at the end because sometimes when we start the project we start more tight, and then when we finish we make the project a little bit loose. So I'm going to match the end to sew exactly and to match exactly each stitch and to know sew like wrong. Well, I put one marker here and one here to point it out and now to join each stitch correctly. So I'm going to continue and I'm going to continue straight. This is something that I really highly recommend and it will be easier too. Well, I'm going to continue like this until the end and see you when I finish to join these two parts. Well, when you finish, we are going to make a knot here at the end to make sure that this won't undo. Well, we are going to cut a long thread because I don't want that my threads disappear through my project because this made undo, so I don't want that. And then these threads, I'm going to hide it with a hook, or you can hide it too with the embroidery needle. I will show you how I make this trick. Sometimes people get this a little bit difficult, but you will see that it's easy too. So we pass through the embroidery needle through the project like this, and we are going to hide it. Remember that in case you don't want to use your embroidery needle, well, you can use your crochet hook to continue hiding these threads. Well, then we are going to burn the tips to not create any loose thread, and I will show you how we are going to make it. Don't worry, you're not going to burn your project. You're just going to burn the tip, the end of these threads, and this is just to make sure that this won't undo, because remember that this will be an accessory and this will be in our color, so sometimes we move a lot, so you want to make sure that our color is good and it's ready to use it everywhere and anywhere, okay? Well, I think that we hide too much. Now I'm going to cut these threads and I'm going to use the lighter to burn the tips of these threads, okay? I will do it like this. Don't worry, as I told you, this material is amazing. You're just going to burn like this, and with this we will make sure that this will be saved. And also it happened with any other thread of this project. You are going to make the same. You are going to use your lighter. Sometimes with my bracelet I get stuck and some threads pull, so don't worry, with this you can fix it, and you are just going to burn like this and it will be like new, so don't worry. Now I'm going to remove the markers. I'm going to take them, and now our color is ready. What do you think? I love to make it. It's so easy and it looks beautiful. You can make it in different colors, in different ways. Remember that this is just one idea and this is the base, and you can create something amazing. Well, look, somewhere, I don't remember exactly, someone gave me this brooch, or if I bought it somewhere. I don't remember exactly, but I love it. And I figured it out. I discovered that I can use it like this. If I pull this both sides, well, I create like a bow and it looks amazing. But well, if you don't have this brooch, well, you can use any accessories that you may have and it will look beautiful, I'm sure. But well, let's see how it looks. Well, so what do you think? It looks beautiful, right? You can roll this color a little bit and you can wear it like that and it will look amazing, like more modern. If not, well, you can wear it with any accessories and it will look beautiful too because of the material. Remember that this material has a little sparkles on it and it looks amazing in any color that you create. This color, it will look good. I was thinking also making this one in black. I think it will look so elegant for a party, for a fancy party, for a dinner that you may have. It will look good. Remember that, well, if you don't have the same materials that I use in my videos, well, you can use the materials that you have in your house or in your country, and I'm sure that it will look beautiful too. Remember that the most important is that you create this amazing break with love and with patience, and with everything will look beautiful. You just be careful that you use the correct materials. You should use a fine, very fine material for this project because we don't want to have a heavy color in our neck, and especially for this season, for this hot season, for this summer. I think that this will be an amazing accessory. But well, remember that if you have an idea of a celebrity look, of someone famous that is wearing something crochet, please send me the picture to my email, Laura, tejiamigas@gmail.com. Yes? Well, thank you so much for watching my videos. I always try to create amazing content and to create something beautiful for all of you. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for subscribe. And if you haven't, well, please subscribe. Please give me a like. Subscribe also, please, and don't forget to leave all your comments. Thank you so much for being with me like every Wednesday. Please subscribe to my Spanish channel too, Laura Cepeda, and follow me on all my social media. Thank you so much and see you the next Wednesday. Bye!